topsy-turvy match, kind of lost control in the second set, then you got the big lead in the third set, and then dropped serve, and you were sort of it out, and you broke, so what was going on?
Yeah, I was up and down, but she played some good tennis, and I played some good tennis at times, and at the end I was just happy to get through it.
What did you feel went well in your game today?
I was running down a lot of balls, making her play a lot of shots. I was trying to be aggressive, but you know, you're playing an opponent, so you know it's kind of tough to always execute and things like that, especially when you're playing a good player. And I just tried to stick with it, and in the end I was happy to get the win.
So you had a great top around here, beating down to former top 5 of these players. So how happy are you with your first week here?
And it's good. I played some really good matches. It was good to get through them. I mean, obviously it's tough playing top players, but to get through both of the last two was really good for me.
So is that a result you needed at some level? Maybe you were searching for this sort of a good run?
I mean, you could say that, but like I said, I'm just happy with the wins and happy that I was able to string a couple matches together. And when I wasn't playing great, I was able to pull it together, so that was good.
So when you're playing Serena next, what do you do to break that match? What are you expecting from her?
The same thing I do every day. Just go out and play my game and stay focused and fight hard and just get out there and compete.
What are you expecting from her? Like, what did you watch her play today?
No, but she's the #1 player in the world, and I expect her to play really well.
So Sloane, the last couple of weeks, have you played better overall?
Yeah, I mean, this last week, I mean, the last 3 matches I've played better, so I'm happy with that.
With the coach, everything like that? I know it took a little while in January, February, but you seem to look better overall.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's ups and downs, but I'm happy with the way things are going now and happy to get the wins this week and hopefully just keep building on that.
So you were more confident overall just coming in Indian Wells?
You could say that. You want?
So you used to be a little bit chummy with Serena, and then after you beat her in Australia Open 2013, she sort of cut ties with you. And I just wonder, what's your relationship with her like now?
She's the #1 player in the world. She's a competitor, and that's it.
Oh, just have you met in fences with her?
No, she's a competitor. She's the #1 player in the world, and she's a, what do you call it? You know when you work with someone?
Colleague.
Colleague. There you go. She's a colleague.
So Sloane, I think Nick came out at least once on the court, is that right?
Yeah.
What kind of things was he saying to you, and what's it like to hear a new voice in that competitive environment?
I mean, it was good. He's talking about staying focused, you know, executing my shots, making sure I was doing the things that I needed to be doing to, you know, win points and things like that. But like I told Justin earlier when I was at the tennis channel booth, I was like, Nick's voice is someone that you hear even when he's not coaching you. Like, he's someone that you're always like, ooh, Nick would have said that. So I think definitely it's good to have him there, especially nice for him to come up, be able to come on the court. But definitely just trying to encourage me and keep it going.
Does it mean anything to you that 2 African American women are meeting here in the 4th round after what happened to Serena? Is that sort of up the stakes for you, or make it more important, or interesting, or special? Or?
I think it's always interesting when you play the #1 person in the world, and just looking forward to it.
So there was a lot made of your relationship with Serena. Good at that, I guess, in 2013, and the 3 matches you played against her were all very competitive. How do you look back on that time? I guess the tension that was there. There's a lot of good at that, I guess, during that stretch.
I mean, I felt like every match I played against her, I played well, and I mean, it's always an honor to play #1 player in the world, and obviously someone of her stature who's won so many titles and the great player that she is. So I just have to go out there and play my game and, you know, just do all I can and just compete.
You know, there's been some players when they play through that, you know, they can't rise up to the occasion, but you have all 3 times. Why do you think you're able to raise your level to play the #1 player in the world and maybe some more others haven't been able to?
I don't know. I just get out there and play and compete and make sure I'm making the other person across the net for me play a lot of balls and match me, and that's all you can really do when you get out on the court.
Sloane, do you remember though when you beat her Aussie Open 13, you beat her in the quarterfinals, were you really, really happy? Do you remember that day?
Was I really happy?
Yeah. Was it the best match you ever played? You beat Serena quarters. That was a big one.
Yeah, I thought I played well there, but I know I'm not getting old, like I do remember this, but
2013.
So much has happened since then.
Yeah.
I remember playing well there, but I think I played better when I played her at the U.S. Open the same year. So, I don't know, I obviously didn't win, but I thought I played a little bit more solid in that match.
So every time I've mentioned you on Twitter, which I know you think is a lot.
It is a lot. Ugh.
Anyway, anytime we mention you, I have all these Serena fans like immediately criticizing you.
Oh.
Out of nowhere.
They hate me.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, but they are the first people to get blocked on my Twitter. I am the queen of blocking. The queen, okay? You say one bad thing, block. Like, I don't block. No, there's no room for negativity, and I understand that they're diehard fans, and I appreciate that, and I'm sure she does too. But some of the comments and some of the things are so unnecessary, and it comes to a point where you're on Twitter saying mean things about someone else. Like, what are you actually doing with your life? Like, is this your day job, or how does that work? I'm just like, I don't understand it, but diehard fans are diehard fans, so.
Something taking some getting used to, obviously. It's pretty jarring when I see it. You get it.
Yeah.
More directly.
I mean, some of the things are very crazy and outrageous, but like I said, I've gotten really friendly with the block button, so one bad thing, block, block. So.
You can estimate how many people you block.
Oh God, it's not even funny. It's too many.
More than 1,000.
Oh, I don't know, but I just don't like negativity. So, and I think if you have something negative to say, think it. You don't have to, express it to me, at me, or whatever you want to call it. So, but it is what it is. Like I said, a diehard fan is a diehard fan.
So are you more protective of yourself on Twitter? Because you obviously, especially early on with Twitter.
Yeah, I love Twitter.
Expressive, and now it's maybe a little more.
I mean, I think Twitter's definitely changed since when I first started tweeting, and I loved it, and it was fun. It's definitely become a source for people to attack other people, and I'm not really into that. Like, if I was a nobody, I wouldn't attack a celebrity and say, hey, like, you suck, or you whatever. Like, that's just not me. So I feel like a lot of that, there's a lot of abuse of that, and I try to stay away from it. Only tweet positive things, retweet positive things, and that's all I can do from my end.
Do you have any sense of why this happens? It does seem like you get worse than a lot of people.
I don't know. I really don't care. I don't live my life for Twitter. I have a lot of other things going on, so it's okay that people don't like me on Twitter. I will live.
Did you ever get to the point where did you ever get to the point where you would just get off Twitter, or what keeps you coming back when there's all these? And I haven't seen them. I'm just worried about.
Oh, I mean, it's fun. It's something that you can just express yourself and not have to really worry about what other people are saying. And I think it's a good tool. And I mean, I love Twitter. I've always loved Twitter. So I'm not gonna let people who say negative things or bad things about me scare me away from doing what I like to do. Because at the end of the day, they're not really. People are saying something bad about me, negative. They're not people I care about. They're not in my life. They're not people I love. So it doesn't really matter to me.
So what will make you happy against Serena tomorrow, or the other day, 2 days?
If I play a good match and I just go out there and compete and have fun.
And play well, I would assume.
That too, I hope.